Boxing Stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our next bout here at Path to Glory, proudly presented to you by Thompson Boxing Promotions. This bout set for a limit of 4 rounds in the super bantamweight division. Our 3 judges at ringside are Dr. Lou Moret, Marty Denkin, and Jerry Cantu. At the sound of the bell, the man in charge of the action, referee Ray Corona. Introducing first, the fighter standing in the red corner. He enters the ring wearing black with white trim when he stepped on the scale. He weighed in at an official 118 3/4 pounds. In his 15th pro bout, with a record of 8 victories against 6 losses, 2 of those victories coming by way of KO. De Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico, Francisco Churea Lapizco. Across the ring in the blue corner, wearing black with silver and red, he weighed in at an official 119 3/4 pounds. And he enters the ring, an undefeated fighter with 5 victories. One of those victories coming by way of KO. Fighting out of Silmar, California, Miguel, el Mikey Alcantara.
Está bien. Right here is good. Touch gloves. God bless.
And we take a look at the tail of the tape. Mikey Alcantara, 3 inches taller than Lapizco, and they weighed in just above the bantamweight limit. Again, 4 rounds in the super bantamweight class. Alcantara in the dark trunks with the stars adorned, or actually all the M's, and with the white trim black trunks, it is Francisco Lapizco. And we want to say hello to Linus SQ, one of our loyal viewers. And yes, Lou Moret is indeed live and kicking.
Do it again, Mikey, do it again. There you go. Be careful. Watch yourself up. Keep that right hand up. Keep showing it. Right up or left hook for you, Mikey.
Francisco Lapizco began his career at 7-0 and is 1-6 since. So obviously the matchmaking got a little bit more difficult there, Jose Cito.
Yeah, I think some of the fights might have got a little bit tougher. So he hasn't done too well. I see that. I think he had his last fight was almost a year ago in August of 2017.
Yeah, in fact, he fought another Thompson boxing product, young prospect by the name of Sal Sanchez in Corona. And sometimes that matchmaking can really be a mirage. It's almost like going from slow pitch softball to baseball, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Especially the first handful of fights that you have as a pro debut, they're really difficult fights. 4-round fights can go either way, and one slip up you're automatically at a draw.
Or to be blunt, sometimes you're really matched up favorably to a point where it doesn't matter who you're facing, you're going to win. But obviously for Lapizco, there has been a dose of reality in his last 7 fights. For Alcantara, his last bout was April 27th right here at this venue at the Doubletree. He won a 4-round decision over Jose Naranjo.
Keep those hands up. Keep that right hand up.
Derecha recta, Lapizco. Derecha recta fuerte.
Octavio Ramos checking in. He is Team Torres. Also, Roman Garcia, just by the last name, he has to be good. Garcia team. And also, Coach Jerry Arias checking in. Good evening, Coach Arias. If you want to get a question or comment on Facebook, you could do so, or send me and Jose Cito a question on Twitter. I'm at Steve UCN Live, and the Riverside Rocky is at Jose Cito Lopez. Lapizco beating Alcantara to the punch here.
Good jab, Mikey. I get you, Mikey. He's right in front of you. Hold the trigger, Mikey.
You know, Jose Cito, the one thing that's very deceiving is although Alcantara is undefeated, we have to be honest about this. His last opponent was 3-7-2, and before that he fought a guy that was 2-9-1. So again, that also might be a very built-up 5-0.
Yeah, right. I don't think he's fighting very, very tough opposition yet, and you know, he better not get a little too comfortable with Lapizco, because he's already landed a couple good lead left hooks.
Oh, a fellow fighter from this area, Artemio Reyes Jr. is watching. And Josecito, what's going on here?
You know what? Alcantara got off to a good start, landed some, but Lapizco shot right back, man, and was able to land some good left hooks to the head, and you know, definitely got his attention.
Oh, and photographer extraordinaire for Top Rank, Mikey Williams. Mikey, hola. David Navarro, good fights. Thank you very much. And we begin round number 2 here. Mikey Alcantara against Francisco Lapizco.
No, eso volado no, Lapizco, recto. Recto, Lapizco, y open. Go primero, go primero. There you go, keep turning. Keep turning. Just like that. You fight it first, Mikey. There it is. Pressure, Mikey, a little bit. Right there. There it is, Mikey.
Left hook by Alcantara.
Open, Lapizco, open. Open, Lapizco, open.
Another left hook by Alcantara.
Jab your way in. There you go. No te quedes ahí, no te quedes ahí. Yeah, got you. Jab your way in. He felt it. Vamos, Lapizco, sueltito, suelto, Lapizco. Muy bien, ándale. Muy bien, síguele igual. Vamos, no te cuecas. Ándale, sueltito, Lapizco. Tírale, no más te recibe, Lapizco.
And Josecito, looks like Alcantara's taking control here, making a real concerted effort to go downstairs.
Yeah, Alcantara is definitely pressing the action, feels pretty comfortable. I still think Lapizco can land some good punches, so he still has to be smart and keep his hands up.
Upper hook, Mikey. Pressure, baby. Don't let him sit. There you go. Just like that. Nice.
Another left hook and a right hand to the body by Alcantara.
Those body punches are definitely taking effect now.
Yeah, he's certainly taking control here in round number 2, backing up Lapizco, straightening him to the body again.
Nice. Suelta. Jab. Keep pushing him back. Ahí el cuerpo. Tú también tienes el hígado, Lapizco. Tú también al hígado, tírale. Ahí el hígado, ándale también. Tú también. Ándale. Ahí. Ándale. Muy bien, con todo. Otra vez, Lapizco.
Alcantara, the story of round number 2 has been him digging downstairs with both hands as he plants another left hook to the body. And another.
Suelta abajo también, Lapizco. Al hígado, también el hígado. Mira, el hígado también, Lapizco. Al hígado. Open, Lapizco. Open.
Now he goes to the southpaw stance, does Alcantara.
También,
We seem to see that a lot more. Is that the Terrence Crawford effect?
You know what? More people are using it. I think you can see more people are trying it, but right now Lapizco's trying to fight off a pressure fight that Alcantara is coming, and I think he sees a little bit of weakness now.
And that's the end of round number 2. Jalal Green checking in. Federico Rodriguez, Joe York, George Rodriguez from East Los, Brack Muhammad, Jose Solis, and Sergio Ponces from Houston, Texas. Hola.
What's up, Houston?
Yes. Josecito, we couldn't get the audio from the corner, but if you're Hector Lopez speaking to Alcantara, I'm guessing if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You just continue to chop wood downstairs?
Yeah, I think more than anything, smart pressure, keep on coming forward, hands up, and don't get caught with any crazy haymakers like that one. Lapizco can fight in spurts, but hasn't put them together just enough to win a round yet.
Well, he's trying to open up here in round number 3 and to stem the tide that has been built by Alcantara in the first 2 rounds. Keep this in mind, this is a 4-rounder. You got to get going here. You know, these 4-rounders, they're short, but they're also tough. You can't give away a lot of rounds.
No, there's really no room for mistake. One knockdown and you're at a draw at best. So you definitely have to be at your best coming in.
And here comes Alcantara again, coming on strong, stepping forward, overhand right. Lapizco seems to be buzzed. Hitting some rough waters here in round number 3. Did you prefer the 8 and 10 round fights over the 4-round fights because you had more time to work?
Yeah, they're definitely different. The 4, maybe even a little bit of the 6-rounder, you really no room for mistakes, and you definitely have to get started early. But when you fight 8 and 10 rounders, you have a little more room to study and maybe even take a break in between rounds.
Oh, now Lapizco trying to fight back. But Alcantara holds his ground, right hand to the body. And Ray Corona warning Alcantara to keep his punches up here. It's been a very active round number 3 for both men. In other words, it's like one type of fight is like running a sprint. The other type is like more or less running a marathon.
Right, yes. Lapizco came back and fought in pretty good spurts at this round and really trying to fight his way out of a tough fight. Alcantara keeps pressuring and there's really, I think those body shots took effect and he can't really move around the ring too much now.
Paso para atrás, ándale y lo reciben ahí. Ándale. Otra vez. Paso para atrás. Ahí lo reciben, Lapizco. Paso para atrás, Lapizco. Un pasito para atrás. Upper, Lapizco. Ahí, Lapizco, vamos. Fuerte, Lapizco, fuerte. Ahora tú.
Another left hook to the body by Alcantara. There's one thing that he's banked on has been that particular punch. And again, planting that left hook downstairs. And that's the end of round number 3. Curtis Pitts, welcome to the broadcast. Irene Gonzalez is Team Torres. Jose Torres Monchis giving a salute to Josecito Lopez. And Curtis Pitts, hello.
How you doing, Monchis?
And Josecito, again, this has been the story, the body punching and the pressure of Alcantara.
Yeah, Alcantara has invested to the body since the first round, and it is not stopping. It's taking effect, and it's paying off now. He could go out there and possibly stop the fight this next round.
And our next show, August 24, Locked and Loaded, featuring the pride of Salinas, Ruben Villa. We'll be live from Omega Products International, our yearly foray to Corona, California. And they touch gloves for the 4th and final round. It's been a pretty good one between Alcantara and Lapizco. And Josecito, I'm not an official judge, but you'd have to think Alcantara probably has a 3-0 lead here.
Yeah, I believe so, Alcantara. Even though Lapizco has been tough fighting back, but probably not enough to win a round.
Último round, Lapizco. Derecha recta con todo, Lapizco. No, pero cuando venga, cabecea. Mueve la cintura.
I think Alcantara has to continue bringing the fight to Lapizco and putting on pressure. Just have his guard up high and not make any mistakes. He's done a great great fight so far, and he needs to just finish strong and show what he's got for these 4-round fights.
Yeah, I think the phrase is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I get the sense he's probably more comfortable, like most fighters, being a little bit more the aggressor.
Yeah, he has got a fairly easy time tonight coming forward, and other than some small spurts from Lapizco, he's doing okay.
When you were in that position, let's say in a 10-round fight coming into the late rounds, let's say you're up 7-1, did you find it difficult to all of a sudden back up, put it in the reverse gear after being aggressive the whole fight?
Yeah, you know what, because a fight can change real quick. You know what, and if an opponent thinks it might be a weakness, maybe he might be able to adjust and
it emboldens him.
Yes, it gives him some confidence, and it can definitely be a fight changer.
Alcantara's been steady to the body all night, almost on cue, right hand to the body. But here's the sports. Lapizco's been just game enough to stay in this fight at times.
Yeah, like I said, he's been fighting in spurts, and just when some punches are getting tough for him, he fights back, and he's able to land some good left hooks.
Left hook to the body again by Alcantara.
Derecha con todo, derecha. Ahí levántalo. Tape con todo.
And Alcantara going to the southpaw stance on the inside. Half minute to go here in the fourth and final round. It's been a blue-collar effort from Alcantara. And it's certainly a game effort by Lapizco, who's hung in there. I have a feeling his sides are going to be very sore, Lapizco. He may want to take an aspirin.
Yeah, he definitely took some body shots.
And there you have it, 4 rounds in the books between Alcantara and Lapizco. And before we get to the particulars, here's a question from Scott King, who asks, who wins, Triple G or Canelo, or Beefy or Munguia? I will take Munguia for sure, and I'll leave it up to the expert here. In the rematch, September 15th, who do you like, Golovkin or Canelo?
Man, you know, that's a really tough fight to call. They're both really good, probably the best fighters in their division, and I think it's just going to be as exciting as the first one, and I think you know, if there's no knockout or knockdown, I think a fighter wins by about a round or so again. It'll be a real controversial call again, I think.
Yeah. Manuel Patulio saying hello. Welcome aboard.
What's up, Manuel?
Yes, also, who else is on board here as we go through our Facebook feed? Hey, if you have a question or comment or just want to say hello, please give us a drop, like John Knapp, watching from Reno. Oh, Mike Ruiz wants to ask, Triple G versus Jose Cito Lopez. Mike, they're in completely different weight classes. Come on. Tony Stump saying, great opener. Thank you very much. Let's send it up to Lupe Contreras.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 highly competitive rounds here at the Doubletree, Ontario, we go to the scorecard to determine a winner. Judges Moret and Cantu turn in identical scorecards of 39-37. And Judge Dinkin scores it 40-36. All 3 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Still undefeated, El Mikey, Miguel Alcantara.